Salam, salam. This is Unity. I'm here to do two videos in one day. Wow. Okay. I was on my Facebook, and I seen someone had posted that something about Shea Moisture. So I went to Shea Moisture, and I seen they had like almost 5 stars, and then I just seen all these people just going in on them, and then when I looked back a little bit later, I seen that they stars went down to 3. What happened was they did a commercial, and they used um a light skin or mixed like woman, and they used white women in a Shea Moisture commercial. Okay, in 2015 I did a video about Shea Moisture. Probably like in 2003 or 4, I was using the company that makes Shea Moisture was 100% black owned and proud of it. They used to have it on their boxes called Nubian Heritage. The company is called Sundial. Sundial, if I'm saying that right. And to get Nubian Heritage products back then, you mainly got it from the flea market or like an African boutique store, something like that. Because I used to sell Nubian Heritage products. Nubian Heritage, they had some Shea Moisture products back then too. Before this new line of Shea Moisture products came in, they had Shea Moisture line back then, and I tried it and it didn't work. It used to be in a white bottle. I'll show y'all a picture. So when the hair community just blew up, Shea Moisture brought out a line, and it was mainly to black people. It was advertised for black women or women with all different black women of all different textures of hairs. It used to always be at the World Natural Hair Show. They always sold out. And then as time went on, you would see their products like I remember going to Target. I seen a product. I seen majority of like Talil Wajid, Jane Carter, what else it was. It wasn't Mixed Chicks. It wasn't that many quote unquote hair products for natural hair products for black women. Besides, back then when they had like Afro Sheen and stuff like that. So I remember going to Target, and I would see I went in there and they had multicultural. It said multicultural section. And they had a little sign, and it was in Target. And I'm like, I was gonna take a picture. I'm like, this don't feel right. And it was like in the back, and it just had like all the quote unquote natural. And this was a couple of years ago. So I went back. They moved it. They changed it. Oh, Carol's Daughter was one too. That a lot of people used to in a natural hair community used to get. I used to love Carol's Daughter hair milk. I really loved it before I got my locks because it used to make my curls pop. And I'll use it before my locks, but I'm gonna talk about that later. So a lot of black women are pissed off because they use the white women in the commercial. And the reason why I want to tell y'all the history, because for years black women been supporting this line, and I seen this line grow. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together that Nubian Heritage was Shea Moisture. I did a video on my other channel, and I put them together. I'm like, this remind me of Nubian Heritage, because I sold Nubian Heritage soaps and body washes and lotions for years, over 10 years. So when I seen the Shea Moisture, I'm like, this remind me of Nubian Heritage. Come to find out, it was from the same company. And one thing Nubian Heritage had on their products was 100% black owned and proud of it. In 2015, I did a video. I put the link up here, or I put in the description box. And I contacted them and I asked them on a Facebook. The comments still might be there. I don't know if I emailed them or I put it in a review. I said, why did y'all take 100% 100% black owned and proud of it off y'all products? They used to have it on all their products, especially they soap, because I used to love their frankincense and myrrh soap, all their soaps and stuff. And like I say, you just get their products at like black festivals or black bookstores, or that's mainly where you got it. You didn't really It wasn't in Walmart. I mean, Walmart like it is now. Nubian Heritage Products. It wasn't in Winn Dixie. It wasn't in Target. It was like you got it from like vendors or little special kind of African places. That's where you got that from. So when, like I say, the natural hair community blew up, everybody started wearing Shea Moistures. A lot of people did videos on it. I got it, and when I put two and two together, it was the same company. I seen that they had deodorant. I still have the deodorant. I think I still got some of the conditioner, the black castor oil conditioner left. But the product has changed. The deodorant is fine, but the product has changed. It's not like it used to be. And not just Shea Moisture. Everybody is mad at Shea Moisture. I seen it with, I don't know if y'all remember, Madam C.J. Walker. She used to make products for black people. I remember, I think it was 2010 or 11, I went to Savior's Day. In the Nation of Islam, they have a convention every year. It's called Savior's Day. If y'all listen to Erykah Badu's song, I think it was Soldier, she said something about she was born on Savior's Day. So I went there, me and a friend of mine, and we seen the Madam C.J. Walker products. And they had like, I'll show y'all some pictures. They had like Egyptian writing on it, and it was like, and I got some lock stuff, but I didn't like it, so I gave it to my friend that owns a salon here, and she liked it. I didn't like it, and my friend, she bought all the products, and every time the World Natural Hair Show would come, she would go and get the Madam C.J. Walker products, because they redid her products, and they put like Egyptian, they had a face on there, and they put like Egyptian type style things. If you look at Madam C.J. Walker things, I think it was the end of last year, my friend called me and she was like, they don't whitewash Madam C.J. Walker products. Madam C.J. Walker was known for making products for black women, and her face was on it. You look at the products now, straight whitewash. The same thing with Carol's daughter. When she started getting on QVC or HTC, whatever the little show is, when I used to use the hair milk, I used to love the hair milk. I think I used a couple of Lisa stuff from Carol's daughter, but it stopped working. It don't work no more. And I think I know that's why a lot of black women are mad, because the consistency of the product has changed, and it's like we supported this company for years. Even before the natural hair movement, black women and black men was buying these products, and now they don't whitewash them. And I see this a lot in black businesses. I always told myself, I've been doing these particular earrings for 10 years, and I always told myself I would never whitewash, but I knew it was going to happen because I had started seeing Shea Moisture everywhere. I started seeing it everywhere, and the only time you really could get it was like, I think at CVS or from their website. And then I started seeing it in Walmart, and then I started seeing it in Target, and I knew eventually it was going to get whitewashed. The same thing with Carol's daughter. Once she got on that was it. Because when she first came out, the only person that you seen that was white on Carol's daughter advertisement was Brad Pitt, black daughter. That's the only one. But she had Mary J, she had Jada, she had all these people. So it mainly, the product is not the same anymore. And I literally used to order Carol's daughter products off the website, and they never used to be in stock. But it was a good product, so you waited. The first time that I got her products, I seen them at a here in Tallahassee. It was Amin Ra bookstore. Now it's called Nefertari's. That's the first time I seen it. And then I went online, and then I went to Atlanta, and they used to have like a little spot in J.C. Penney's, and then that's when I bought like 2 or 3 of her products. And that was, oh my God, that was over 10 years ago when I first bought Carol's daughter products. Yeah, round up in that time. It had been over 10 years ago. And then as time went on, it just started getting whitewashed, and it just don't work no more for our hair. It worked. So I know that's why a lot of black people are mad, because for one thing, the product has changed and it don't really work for our hair no more. The products from these different companies, Carol's Daughter, Madam CJ Walker. I haven't tried Madam CJ Walker since they done took her face off and made it look just strictly like they whitewashed it. And Carol's a lot of, I don't know if a lot of people use Nubian Heritage, but Nubian Heritage mainly is Shea Moisture. It's the same thing. To me, it's the same exact thing. Because even when I was using Shea Moisture body wash, I'm like, this Nubian Heritage. And that's when I found out they owned by that Sundial, the same company. So I know that's why everybody mad about it. They're mad because the product has been whitewashed. And it's like every time we get something, white people take it. It don't matter if it's they told us dreads was not pretty, and then what the guy name was it Tom Ford? He had some people with the dreadlocks, braids, cornrows. You couldn't get jobs, and everybody wearing cornrows now. Big booties was ugly. Like they used to dissect Sargie Bartman or Sandra Bartman. So your lips are big. They made all these Sambo pictures. So it's like everything that we get, they take it and they make it theirs. So not just quote unquote African or black culture, it's all kind of culture. Even if you see the hand of Fatima, they done made it just like it's a fashion, even though it's you can put it as a fashion, but it's more a spiritual symbol. And a lot of things like the little Mindy thing, they done made that. Hair wraps, they done made that a fashion. And then that was more of women covered their hair because it's want to keep their hair covered. Most cultured women is Muslims or Hindu women or Rasta women. They kept their hair covered. And the people and when I was a little girl, if I seen somebody with their hair covered, I thought they was Muslim. And when I started getting older, I would say, "You Muslim?" They was like, "No, I just wear this." So that's one of the reasons, because everything that we get, they whitewash it, and then it's like, so that's why everybody mad. Am I mad? I'm a little mad. I'm not as mad because I didn't, when I started seeing them doing it over the years with other companies, like with Carol's Daughter, I think I was a little more mad with Carol's Daughter. And then, because she was saying how her grandma taught her how to make these products for black hair. And then she started advertising to white people. And then her products changed. It don't even work for my hair no more. So, am I mad? I'm not as mad as I was to the beginning, because it's like a consistent thing with black companies. And that's what I told myself. I do wholesale, but I never want my stuff to be everywhere. I always wanted to keep it in a small circle, because it's like if it's everywhere, then the value lose. You remember so many years ago when they had the basketball wife earrings. They last for 2 years. When they first came out, they was $100. They went from $100 to $1 at the dollar store. And that's just like a lot of cultured earrings. The Asians take, not just the white men, the Asians take a lot of our stuff. I've been doing these earrings for 10 years now. You wasn't gonna find these earrings in no Asian store. You go to the beauty supply store, guess what? They in the beauty supply store. They done duplicate and mass produce ladies with hair wraps, ladies with locks, fists and all that, and they sell them between $1 and $5. And I sell my earrings from $10 to $50. So because they're handmade, so they take our culture. No one don't like us, but they take our culture and make money off of it. And for this company to do that, it's like a slap in black people face, black women face, black men face, because black men was using it. Them soaps. Every time you went to a Malcolm X festival or any type of black festival, Nubian Heritage was owned by Shea Moisture, which is the same thing to me. Everybody would buy their soaps. I remember when the frankincense and myrrh soap, they couldn't find it, and somebody was like, well, they sold the formula. And that was the first thing I remember hearing, probably like in '08, that they were sold. And then as time went on, and then when Shea Moisture came out, a lot of people don't talk about Nubian Heritage like they talk about Shea Moisture, but it's really the same company. So, but I questioned them. I asked them why they took off 100% proud of him. 100% black owned and proud of it. They talking about we change our labels. That was on there for years. No, you changed it because if white people know that that company, even though it might have had that it was in Harlem and it was made from, I think the thing says something about Africa on there. If white people know that, so they're not going to support us. So that's why they took it off. They wanted to appeal to, and they can do that what they think, but never forget the people that brought you where you are. And to be honest with you, I feel like Shea Moisture is really done messed up. I when I seen when even though they did a apology, I really feel like Shea Moisture done really messed up because from having a 5-star to 3 stars, probably at 2 now. And like I say, only thing I got of them is the deodorant, the Nubian Heritage deodorant. After that, I'm not gonna even buy their products. It feels so weird to say that because I've been using their products probably over Shea Moisture and Nubian Heritage products. I've been using those products for probably over 15. What we at 2, 3, probably 15, 16 years. I've been using their products for a long time. So that's it. I'm not going to use that. And I use a lot of the products that's not black owned, but when you have something and then they do that, it's just like a totally disrespect to us that support them. It's a totally disrespect. And it's like it makes me feel, because I literally did a video in 2015 when I got it, when I got the box. On one side it say Moisture, other side it said Nubian Heritage, and I was like, I knew it's the same company. And like I say, the links will be for that video, and I was really excited. That, but I questioned. I was like, why don't have that 100% on it, black on it? I know this video rambling, but I just had to get it all out. If I forget to put the inserts of Madam C.J. Walker, how they whiten it, and the what the other one, and the Carol's Daughter, we know they whitenized that, but that Madam C.J. Walker one, they totally, you wouldn't even know that was a Madam C.J. Walker. They done made it a logo. It's a straight logo. Her face not on it. The Egyptian writing is off. And even the products that she made way back in the days, her face was on it. So that's it. They're not the same anymore. Even I used to use Talil Wajid products. Her products don't even, her lock and twist, which I rarely twist my hair, but her lock and twist don't even work no more. So that's why a lot of people, black women, are mad. And that's crazy. Everything we get, everybody take, and they get recognition and we don't. The thing about it, in this society, always made black feel bad. We gotta be something great if we got something beautiful, and they take it and they make it theirs. And it's mainly like this company was black owned. It's mainly like they cooned out, they sold out. And it reminded me of that movie Imitation of Life. Like, the lady made the pancakes. Only thing she went love for her daughter, and the white lady got rich off her pancakes. Dang, it's crazy how you just sit and think about everything that we do, they take. And the ones that say I'm black power, this is for my people, they give it to them. Well, buy Shea Moisture, buy Nubian Heritage. And I will not be buying Madam C.J. Walker products or Carol's Daughter. That is done. Salam, salam.